Well, last year was a great season. Very exciting team to watch, a fun team to be around. Had a lot of success on the basketball floor, 20-some wins, and played in the championship game of the CAA tournament again. Third time in the last 7 years, which is pretty exciting in itself. But came up a little short. We had a shot at the buzzer to win it. It didn't go in, but really a fun team, a team that got a lot out of its abilities, and I think by every measuring stick it was a tremendous year. And it was nice to see our guys receive some individual accolades as well. You know, Marcus Thornton, first team All-Conference, Tim Rustoven, second team All-Conference as a senior. Tim was also the Basketball Scholar Athlete of the Year. He was a Dean Ellers Award winner. Brandon Britt, Kyle Gaillard making the all-academic team. So, a lot of great things there for our ball club. And but I think all of those guys would give those individual awards for one more basket or, just a team goal. They're a very team-oriented bunch of young men. Well, we had a little bit of time with our players in the spring before they went home, and our guys worked very hard then. I think there's a hunger, there's a thirst, there's a desire to find that extra point somewhere, and knock that door down and get into the NCAA tournament. So they worked very hard at it. It's an interesting all season in that we had a lot of turnover. We lose 6 seniors to this ball club, so we didn't have as many active players on campus. One thing we want to do in the off season is keep the competitive spirit. Keep our guys competing, make them hungry and wishful for everything that's out in front of us. Well, it's going to be an interesting year in that we lose a lot of players. We lose 3 starters, we lose 6 seniors, but at the same time, we're very confident about our future. We returned some key players. Marcus Thornton is simply one of the best players in the league. It's a good place to start with your ball club. Another really key player for our team this year will be Terry Tarpey. Terry's a junior this year. As a sophomore, he impacted our game in so many positive ways last year. He was our leading rebounder, led our team in steals and deflections. He's a much improved offensive player this year, so he's a guy that we're going to lean on in a really heavy way with this basketball team. Tom Schalk, one of our seniors. Tom is what this program's all about. He works his tail off every day. He's been hurt by injuries over the course of his career, but just his effort, his desire, his intensity, he can help this team this year. And we have young players from a year ago that received a lot of key experience on the floor. Omar Pruitt was a freshman Rookie of the Year. Great player, had a great season for us. Daniel Dixon got quality time when he was not hurt. Sean Sheldon played a really key role for us last year coming off the bench in the post. So we feel good about our young talent. We've got holes to fill, but we do feel we've got good young players to step in and play. We have a lot of new faces on this ball club this year. We have a freshman class that we're very excited about. Paul Rowley, 6'7", 6'8" player from here in Virginia. Very skilled player. He's got to get stronger, but he's can really shoot the ball, can really pass the ball, has a chance to make an immediate impact for us. Greg Malinowski, also out of Virginia, played at Episcopal High School. Very tough young man, 6'5", very athletic, likes to defend you. He's a young guy that can do the dirty things to make you successful as a ball club. Connor Birchfield, 6'3", out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Great shooter, great offensive player. Probably is going to have to get a little bit stronger to be an impact player for us, but our first commitment in this class that we're very excited about. We have an international player coming in, Oliver Tot from Slovakia, who actually took a postgraduate year in New Hampshire this past year, and that's where we kind of discovered him, but very talented player, 6'6" point guard. Capable of playing other positions, but he's a true point guard. He has a great mentality for the game, great work ethic for the game, and could be an immediate impact for our club as well. And then here late in the spring, we had a transfer join our program, David Cohn he's from Chicago area, but he played last year at Colorado State. A young man we recruited very hard out of high school and returned to us is the way we like to put it. But David's a 6'3" guard. We'll have to set out this year, but will be a very impactful player in our program. I think versatility. We're not going to have that one 7-foot center in the middle, but we're going to be a pretty good sized basketball team. You talk about guards, Mike Schlottman, 6'3" point guard, Oliver Tott, 6'6" point guard, Marcus Thornton, 6'4" wing players, Greg Malinowski, Omar Pruitt, 6'6" on the wings, Daniel Dixon. We're going to have good size. And I like our versatility. I like the fact that a lot of these guys can do a lot of things for us. Omar might be the best example of that. He can bring it up, we can post him up, he can shoot it, he can do a little bit of everything. So offensively, we could be pretty explosive once again. We were very good offensively last year. The biggest improvement we want out of this ball club is on the defensive end. We were just solid defensively last year, and we need to find a way to be great defensively this coming season. It's another very difficult schedule. I mean, I say that every year, but we're opening at Florida, University of Florida. We'll get that Gator chomp going down there. We play at North Carolina this year. We're playing at Rice. We're playing at Old Dominion and Richmond. So very difficult schedule for us, non-conference. We do keep some flavor within the state, which I always like, playing Old Dominion and Richmond. We want to get VCU back on our schedule another year. So it's a very challenging schedule. I think Northeastern probably will be picked to win it. I think we'll be picked in the top 3 or 4 positions in the league, which is, I think, a great statement for our program. And we lost 3 starters from a year ago, so we look to challenge. We look to challenge for the top. We want to be back in Baltimore on that last day and find a way to get that last stop or that last basket. Well, it's honestly not something that he and I have ever talked about. And I think the great thing about Marcus Thornton right now is that that's not that important to him. Certainly 10 years from now, you'd like to look back and say I'm the leading scorer in William & Mary's history. But Marcus has grown as much as a player and coach of anybody I've worked with in 37 years. I mean, he came to William & Mary as a freshman as just a scorer. He had a scorer's mentality. He can score the ball. He's very difficult to stop one-on-one, but he's developed into a really, really good all-around player and a really good teammate. He's concerned about his teammates. He's concerned about winning as a group. Now, personally, I hope he breaks that record. I'd love to see him. He deserves that. He works extremely hard. But I think, Marcus, if you ask him, do you want the all-time points total or do you want a CA championship, it's an easy answer. I think the thing that excites me the most about this team is their love of the game. I mean, they love to play, they love to work, they love to compete, and that always gives you a chance.